Hi everyone, it's me, Dahlia. Welcome to my YouTube channel and welcome to my first YouTube tutorial. I'm very excited. Hopefully I'm good at this, and then if I'm not, we'll pretend it never happened. Okay? Today what I'm going to show you guys how to do is I'm going to show you guys how to recreate the yellow cloud makeup that was posted on Trixie Cosmetics featuring me, Dahlia, and my cute little Dikey bowl cut. I was very lucky to be able to be posted on Trixie Cosmetics. It was a wild ride. I think I gained like 500 followers from that, and I'm grateful for every single one of them. So please join me today. We're also going to play with the new Trixie Cosmetics glitters. I was fortunate and lucky enough to be able to attend DragCon this past weekend, and I grabbed every single one. Bitch, I'm a dyke. I was ready. I had my budget. I was good to go. I bought all of them. I was ready. I was motherfucking ready. I was ready to do so. So I bought them, and I'm going to show you guys how I used it in my yellow cloud makeup. Yeah, so stick around. Hopefully this doesn't suck. And if it does, we'll pretend it never happened. Okay? Okay. All right. So stick around. We're going to play with glitter. We're going to play with some eyeshadow. We're going to play with some clown white. And, yeah, let's go. I think that was a good one. I think that was it. I think that was a moneymaker. I'm over this. All right, so welcome. I've already gone ahead and started on this eye. We're not going to finish the eyeliner or anything underneath of the eyebrow until we have all our foundation on. So I'm just going to jump right in and take you guys step by step on how I did this. So I have really oily eyelids, so it's really important to me to find an eye primer that helps me combat that. So the one that I've been using recently, and I have completely and utterly fallen in love with, let me tell you, is the NYX Proof It. It's a waterproof eyeshadow primer, and it works. Let me tell you, it freaking works. It's so amazing. So all I'm gonna do is just on my eyelid. There's no color. I believe they have one that has a color or a tint to it, but I'm not sure. I'm just using the regular one. I'm taking that all the way up to my brow bone, tapping on it to get it a little sticky. But first step, once this starts getting tacky, I'm gonna take just a regular fluffy brush, like a crease brush kind of. I'm just gonna take this brush, blah, blah, blah. I'm packing this with eyeshadow. I really wanna get this whole crease area covered in yellow. So because my eyelids have a little bit of a discoloration, I'm going in with not just one yellow eyeshadow, I'm actually going in with two. So I'm going into the Ciao. This is a high fashion palette. It's literally just a full rainbow palette with a couple extra cute colors. I use this when I do a lot of my colorful looks, but especially for this yellow. Yeah, so just going over that base yellow that already made everything a lot more opaque, which is really what we want. All right, guys, so now we're going to move on to the actual cloud part of the makeup. I'm going in with Mehron's Clown White. If you don't have a Clown White, you can use the P. Louise base. I think it's 0. You can use something else I use to cut my creases is I've started using the 16-Hour Camo Concealer from e.l.f. I really love that. But what I'm going to use today is I'm going to use a round brush. This one is from Wet n Wild. I don't know if it has a name. I think it's a Wet n Wild like lip liner brush, but it's just a rounded like edge to get that scallop, and I'm gonna go in with just some regular Clown White. Like I said, if you don't have Clown White, you can really use anything, but the most important thing is that you have a brush that kind of has this like rounded edge to it. That's really gonna eliminate 90% of the work on doing the actual shape of the clouds. So that's it. That's really it. It's just making sure that you have enough product, whatever you're using, if you're using concealer, if you're using eyeliner, if you're using a crease cutting base, if you're using anything. What you really want to make sure is that the first one, I really tend to do it right in the middle of my eye that lines up with my iris. And then from there, you can just boop. And just pull it straight down. grab some more Clown White. You really want to make sure your brush is loaded with product. Otherwise, it's going to take some extra time to make sure you get those really perfect little scallops. So then one more. You can do as many of these as you want. I think in the original look I did 4. I don't remember. It doesn't matter. It's clouds. They're yellow. We love that. All right. So that's literally the base of your makeup done. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with the new Trixie Cosmetics. These are the sprinkles. Hello. I am just kidding. Those are not the sprinkles. Those are the sparkles. Do not put the sprinkles on your eyeball because it will hurt. Don't do that. Bye. This particular one, I'm actually going to go in with 2. I'm going in with Marshmallow and I'm going in with Lemon Bar. So first for Marshmallow, I just go ahead and I get my brush. I'm using some brush I got from a Boots when I was in England like 10 years ago. I don't know. But it's a round brush. Doesn't matter. You can use any brush you want. Because Clown White is a tacky, sticky base, I don't need to go in with any kind of like adhesive for the glitter. It's just going to stick. It's just going to stick right on there and I don't have to worry about it. You can use lash glue. I am a queen that loves to use some lash glue to put my glitter on. You can use really any kind of sticky base if you've got one. It's glitter. Just put it on. Just put it on. But like, for real, are you kidding me? Look at that. Incredible. Amazing. My new favorite glitter, to be quite frank. It's, I know I'm like a Trixie stan or whatever, but I really need to hit home how amazing these glitters are. They are like micro fine, like just the perfect glitter to like go on any kind of eye look. So I'm super happy spending my fucking $80 on this at DragCon. All right, so now that we have that done, I'm going to go in with another fluffy brush. This is just a random, any brush will do. And I'm going to dip into the Blood Sugar palette and I'm going to grab Donor. Just a little bit. And we're going to go in to that outer corner to make sure everything blends. Don't worry about any fallout because like I said, you can just wipe it away because we are not doing our foundation yet. Unless you already have done your foundation and then hopefully you baked or did something. I don't know. Whatever you kids do. All right, and now we're going to move on to foundation. So my foundation routine might be completely different from yours. You can use whatever foundation you want, whatever routine you want. You do you, girl. I'm going to use like 10 different primers because my skin is so dry. It's going to suck everything up and I'm going to like crack and cake and like it's going to be awful. So the first one I'm going to go in with is the Wet n Wild Rose primer. This primer is insane because it starts out like this like typical, you know, looks like a primer, but then once you like actually dip into it, it turns into water. It's unreal. It's crazy and I love that because I like to be moisturized and hydrated. We love a hydrated queen. Now that I've got all my primers on, I'm going to go in with an illuminizer. This is the Born to Glow Liquid Illuminator in Gleam by NYX. Just a little bit. Right, Jean? Right, Jean? Ain't no thing. I don't know if it does anything, but I'm going to do it anyway. It makes me feel better, okay? It just makes me feel great. All right. Got it. So now that I've got that on, I've got a beauty blender here that is already wet. And I'm going to go in with the Dewy Setting Spray Luminescent Set by Black Radiance. I love this brand. They're Black owned. I think they only have like one foundation shade for somebody that's my skin tone. I love that. I love that. I use their highlighter. I use their setting spray. I use their cream liner. I love Black Radiance. They're one of my favorite brands. So gonna give myself a misting of that before I go in with any foundation. So the foundation we are gonna use today is the Flawless Finish Foundation by e.l.f. I'm so into this recently. It looks so pretty on my skin when it's not sucking up everything I put on it. It looks great. I'm just going in with an Artis brush, whatever. Use whatever brush you want. Whatever brush you got. I don't actually know if you're supposed to use it like that. Like holding it like this. But like when I go like this, I might as well just be like slapping the shit out of myself. Like. No, I recently got a spray tan. So I'm trying to like color match myself without like actually like going out and color match myself. I'm just guessing. Because I really don't care. So, speaking of e.l.f., I'm going to go in with their 16-hour camo concealer. This one is in medium sand. And I'm going to go in and conceal all of whatever the friggin' hell that is. We're going to go in and do our eyebrows now. I love the Kiss Perfect, like literally the Kiss brand that does all the nails and everything. They also do a brow cream. And it's the best thing I've ever used in my freaking life. I love this stuff. I love this stuff. I'll use it to the day I die. I've tried the Dip Brow. I've tried the Benefit. I've tried everything. I've tried e.l.f. I've tried, oh my God. I love this stuff. You can get this at a beauty supply. Any black-owned beauty supply. You walk right in. They'll have a little gondola. You go in and you buy what you want. So my first step is always going under my brow and making sure I've got that sketched out. Because from there, I can eyeball where I want my arch to go. And then it's a little bit harder for me to do my eyebrows, especially because I really don't have any. Because I shave them off, like you can tell. So that's why I always use a pomade and I always use a powder. I always use those two. Sometimes I'll even go in with an eyebrow marker and draw little hairs. Most of the time, I really don't care. Most of the time, once I start drawing the like individual brow hairs at the front of my brow and start blending that in, it doesn't matter. I also always go in and cut my brow with a concealer just to make sure everything is even and everything's nice and straight. So I'm actually gonna go in and do that now, again with the camo concealer and sand, medium sand, light sand, whatever the hell it is, and just kind of carving that out. I don't tend to do that to the top of my brow. I don't feel that I need to, so I don't. So now that I've got that on there like that, the fact that it smells like chocolate, I can't do that. Blow away any fallout. And there you go. That's my brow routine. That's really all it is. Sorry. All right. So now that our eyebrows are done, we're going to go in and we're going to add a little bit of powder. Now, because I am a person that has really dry skin, I can't be using powder like y'all be using powder. I can't go in and like bake my whole face. I will look like a clown. So I only do a little bit. That's why I also do my eyeshadow first, is because people bake to protect their under eye from getting all the fallout. But if I bake, my skin just turns, I don't even have words for it. I've never had dry skin until the last like year. I've always had really oily skin. So me trying to navigate a world where I have dry skin is very strange to me. This is not something I'm used to. So now I'm going to go in. I'm not going to use a cream contour today. I'm just going to go with a powder contour. This is the Stay Matte in Toffee. I got it on sale at Walgreens or something, I think. I don't know. But it's just a nice little contour. Nice little color. Nice little rosy cheeks. Tip of my nose. My favorite place to contour, right under my mouth, right under my bottom lip, because it just gives the illusion that your lip is so big that it has to, that there's a shadow that it casts. It's a lie. All makeup is lying. All women are witches. All drag queens, all of us. We don't care. All right, so I'm gonna go in with the Real Techniques powder brush, Duo Fiber face brush, whatever. Just a little bit of product on there to dust away all that excess powder. So the thing about my eyes and me doing my eyeliner is that my eyes are hooded, but they are two different shapes. This eye hangs down a lot lower. So over here I can cheat it a lot and get that really nice cat eyeliner. But over here I have to fake it. I cannot do an actual, like, it will look ridiculous. I just can't do it. So I'm going to show you guys how I do that. And maybe somebody else has the same problem that I do and their eyes are a weird shape and they can't get this eyeliner to do whatever they needed to do. So hopefully this helps you. So I follow this part of my eye right here, but then I completely ignore it. Boom. I just got to go in. You can already see that all of that skin right there, if my eye was like this, it'd be no problem, but it's not. So I have to lie and cheat. See? That looks perfect. And then I go like that and it looks terrible. So that's why I kind of have to cheat this one a little bit thicker and let that dry, because if you don't let that dry, you're gonna go in and you're not gonna have a good day. You are not gonna have a good day, because then it's gonna transfer and you're not gonna be happy. All right, now that we have our eyeliner on and done, we're gonna go in with some mascara. I am really obsessed with e.l.f. recently. I've been using a lot of their products and I'm just living for it. This is the e.l.f. 3-in-1 mascara. I don't know why it's 3-in-1. I don't know what the other two things it does are. I just put it on my eyes and makes them look like this. All right. Now that we've gone ahead and done that, I'm going to pick up a little pencil brush. And I'm going to go back in with that yellow color one last time. And we're going to go right in this inner corner. Then we're going to go into the Subculture palette and we're going to take Edge again because it's a little darker. And smoke out the rest of that. Now we're going to go in and we're going to add some lashes. I don't know what these are. I done had them. I think they're Kiss. I think they're Wet n Wild. I don't know. They're not Wet n Wild. They're not Wet n Wild. They are not Wet n Wild. I don't know what they are, but I'm going to use them anyway. I'm pretty sure they are Kiss. They're Kiss brand, but I don't remember. I'm going to put them on. Now, if you're real drag queen trash like me, I'm going to say I used Duo Lash Adhesive. And that's what you guys are going to believe. Okay? Okay? That's what I'm going to tell you guys. How do you put on your lashes? Duo Lash Adhesive. I don't do that. And then we just set those down. Right on the lash line. All right, so now what we're gonna do is, following the yellow cloud theme, I'm gonna go in with a really pretty pearly peach kind of highlighter. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just gonna go in with this highlighter. This is Blossom Glow by Wet n Wild, one of my favorite highlighters. I'm going with a fan brush, sticking that in there. Ah! Always some on the Cupid's bow, tip of the nose, forehead, chin. Now what I'm going to do is we are going to go in and we are going to line our lips. I don't know where my sharpener is, so I'm just going to hope for the best. The color I am using, Fuchsia by NYX. However you say it. I say NYX. No, I don't. I say NYX. That's probably wrong. Watch me not ever get sponsored by them. Watch it. And again, this would not be a yellow cloud tutorial if I did not use the Oh Honey lipstick, Barbara from Sugar Pill. I'm obsessed. Trixie Mattel, if you see this and you have any more of these left and you don't send them to me, I'll accept that because I'm a nobody. But still, I'm obsessed with this. I literally use it too much. And one of these days it's going to run out and I'm going to cry. So there's that. It's just so pretty and pink and perfect. It's a dream. God. All right, you guys, the final step before I say this is done and we are good to go, I'm going to go back in with my setting spray. And then I'm going to use some kind of brush. I'm just going to use a flat foundation brush and pick up a little bit more of the marshmallow glitter and just tap that right on my cheek. Because you can never have too much glitter, okay? Okay. You can't. Especially not when the glitter looks like that and this, okay? So that's it. All right, so I'm gonna go put on some finishing touches. I'll be right back and I'll see you guys in just a minute. All right, everyone, that's the finished look. Bowl cut and all. I really hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. I was super happy to do this for you guys. Like I said, I've seen it all over the internet. I believe the first person I saw do it was Nikki Tutorials. I will find out who started the cloud trend. Put that in the description box below. If you love my work, if you want to support me, please hit subscribe. Please ring the bell so that you can be notified the next time that I post a video. All right, bye you guys.